Hey guys, Taryn here, Florally Aesthetics, and I was just a little bit bored, so I did an insane amount of glitter on my eyes. Um, I had extra lashes lying around with blue tips, so I thought they would be fun, and I had teal glitter, so I was like, let's do a teal glitter and half blue lashes look. So I hope you guys enjoy this. If you do, please give me a thumbs up, and remember to subscribe. And as always, put your best face forward. Bye!
Okay, as always, I'm starting off with a primer on my eyes to prevent creasing, and I'm just going to rub that in with my fingers above and below. And then I'm going to be using a bright blue shadow stick. I'm going to use this all over my lid, and then also I'm going to use it to kind of map out the shape that I want for my eye. I'm trying to be careful to keep the shape going on where I want it throughout the whole look. That way it's easier to make sure my eyes match at the end instead of trying to, fix everything later on. And then I'm just going to use my fingers to just kind of smudge it out a little bit. You don't want it on too thick because cream shadows generally crease quite a bit. I do want it there to make the teal really stick to it. So I'm using this awesome teal shade from Emani with a flat brush, and I'm just going to apply that all over my lid. And I'm just packing it on there to make sure I get the most color that I could possibly get out of this pigment. That's going, of course, everywhere that we put the teal shadow stick. And then I'm going to be using a pointed brush and picking up a very dark brown color. And I'm going to use that to outline all of the teal. So that's going to give our crease quite a bit of definition, and then also really, when you outline the teal with such dark color, it helps it to stand out even more, which is what I want. So I'm using that, I'm building it up quite a bit because I want it to be pretty dark. And I'm just going to follow all around the teal. And it's going to go about halfway underneath my eye also. But you'll see when I go underneath my eye, it's not up to my lashes, it's actually below the teal that I've already put there. And then I'm just going to kind of smudge this out with a clean blending brush. It's not going to blend super neatly. We'll fix that later. We just kind of want to get it blended out a little bit because we're going to reapply and add a little more depth to what we've got going on. And as you can see, I'm trying to make sure that I'm getting the two sides as equal as possible. You can fix a lot with blending, but it's going to be a lot easier, like I said, if I start from the beginning and trying to make it pretty even. Just blending that out again, and then we're going to use a softer color to help us transition into the pale part underneath my brow. So that's really going to help, help everything move together and flow a little more nicely, rather than just having the blunt color endings. And then I'm going to be using a really bright matte white, and that's going to be my highlight color. Since everything else is going to be sparkly, we don't need to have extra sparkle for the highlight color. I'm using a black gel liner, and I'm starting further back on my eye because you never know how thick your first line is going to be, so it's easier if you start further back and then work your way towards the inside of your eye. That way you're accustomed to the thickness of the line as you start. And then you just build up from there. You can do whatever kind of line you're comfortable with. I was doing a winged look because it kind of matches the flow of the makeup. You can take your time with this. It's not super important. I'm just kind of picky about it, but it's going to be mostly covered up anyways. I'm also going to be using this again about halfway underneath my eye, beneath the lower lashes. and that's going to be right up against the lashes to help it give a little more definition in the outer corner. I didn't redip it for this, I just left it with whatever was left from doing the top line. And then I'm actually going to be lining my waterline with the gel liner. I'm going to be doing the top and the bottom. If you are uncomfortable using gel liner, you don't have to use it. You can use like a kohl pencil. But gel liners do last quite a bit longer in my opinion. And for tight lining, it feels way better using a brush than it does using a kohl liner. So now I'm using this awesome teal glitter, and that's just going everywhere. Over the liner, over all the teal, not up higher than the crease. If you put it into the crease, it's going to crease. Because it is a liquid glitter, you don't want it in the crease. It's gonna make a mess. So like I said, applying it everywhere pretty much that the teal is, not into the brown. And letting it dry a little. And add it a little more into the inner tear ducts. And then you're gonna do a thinner line underneath your lashes all the way to meet up with the outer liner. And then I'm going to take the same teal color as before and add a little extra on there, because as I said, it was a wet thing, so it did move things around a bit. So I'm just adding more teal, brightening it up. And then I'll go back with the glitter again, just to make it extra sparkly. I'm going to use mascara just to darken my lashes for when I put on the false lashes. And now I'm putting on my half blue, half black lashes. You can use all black if you want, but I had these ones in my drawer, so I figured, what the hey. Now I'm just concealing under my eye because there was some fallout from the teal color. And doing a little corrective work with the makeup also. And since I don't like that sharp line so much that it leaves, I'm going to smudge it out a little bit here. Now I'm just doing a little bit of contouring on my face. You can omit this if you don't like contouring, it's fine. And this is a very neutral blush. Since there's so much going on with the eyes, we're just keeping it a little subtle. And then I'm going to powder my face with the same brush and blend my lashes with the falsies. Then I'm using a slightly darker lip color. I don't want anything too bright, like I said. It's going to be so crazy with the eyes that you don't want anything too crazy on your lips. So just a little bit darker lip color is all you need. Then of course I'm going to top this off with some clear gloss. It's actually kind of a nudie gloss, not so much clear. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Have a nice day!